Ladies and gents, girls and boys, Danny's here for BassJapanDirect.com with another, actually it's a pre-shipment test. It's not a naked sound review, essentially. It's just to show my customer what I have done before shipping out his bass. But I would like to invite you to use my Bass Hunter service, which is linked below in the description, and also in the little Shopify carousel that you can see down there on YouTube. And if you're after something similar to this or any other rare Japanese basses or guitars for that matter, you can hire my services. Anyway, this is a Greco JB420S from early to mid 70s. I would date this one at probably 1973, something like that. It plays great. That's the rear pickup with the tone pretty much down. Yep, this plays great. We've got a 1.5mm action, the 12th fret with minimal relief. Truss rod, there is room. If you tighten it up any further, it's gonna start choking out down there. So there is room. And the tool, the wrench is included in the packaging as well in the case, along with usual care instructions that I always ship out with my instruments. So that's the rear pickup on these beautiful Maxon humbuckers. If you go balanced with the tone up, sounds great. Balance sounds great on the front pickup as well. Tone down. So it plays. Yeah, it's just it's a great bass. It's stood the test of time. 3-piece maple neck, mahogany body with the maple veneers on the top and back. Standard for this range. So yeah, and a lot of people are wondering what is the difference between a 420 and a 380. They look the same. The main difference is the body. This is solid mahogany, whereas the 380 is it's like layered. It's almost kind of like a plywood. It's layered. It's got layer of mahogany, layer of agathis, layer of maple or something, and then that's repeated. And the bridge as well. Often on the 380 it was a 2-saddle bridge. Definitely not as nice as this, which is the 420. So this is an early 420. I think this is very rare because you didn't often get the 420 with this headstock logo and these tuning pegs. So this must have been right between the changeover from the early 70s into the mid 70s. That's why I'm dating this around 1973, something like that, or it might be very early 74. And then after that, they stopped doing this rather beautiful pearl or abalone inlay, and they just went for the striking black logo after that, which is a shame. I like this. I think this is really tasteful. But yeah, that's the difference between the 380 and the 420. So there you go, guys. And to the customer, this is coming out to you later today with UPS. And yeah, I've replaced the nut. And I actually had another nut which was a good fit. So I've just cut it. I've cut it and shaved it down to size a little bit, and then I've installed this truss cover, which is not the original one, of course. The original truss cover would have been in nickel plated. It would have been nickel plated or chrome, but I laminated this with or veneered it with walnut and made it match the color of the fretboard, so it looks pretty good. I think it actually looks nicer than the original. So yeah, and it's coming to you in a hard case. So in the hard case there will be the tools and the care guide as usual in the pocket of the hard case compartment. So I think that'll do it. There's nothing else really that I need to mention about this. Everything else apart from the nut and that truss cover is original. The dials I can't remember, but the dials look like they might not be original. I think they're replaced. They're the same style as the originals anyway, so it's not like they're not out of place at all. But I think the originals had little screws, grub screws, and they were slightly different shape, maybe a little bit more rounded on the top. But yeah, so these are a replacement set, but they match. They're the Defender style, classic style dials. Alright then, that'll do it. Cheers guys, and do remember, if you do want something similar to this, as I said before, you can follow the link in the description, or you can hire my base hundred services as advertised down in the little Shopify carousel. And also, while you're at it, check out some of the other bases, and if you find this video informative, give it a like, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot as always, guys. See you again soon.